Is it finally Arsenal's year to win it all?
No. To win it all?
Oh, that's what the question is. I didn't ask it.
I don't think they're going to win it all. I do think they've got a very good chance of winning the Premier League and a trophy, but I don't think they'll win, 4 trophies, no.
Yeah.
But they're in a good position.
What do you think they will win?
I think
if anything.
It's so early, but, maybe the Premier League. I don't see why not. I think they've got as good a chance this year as they've ever had. They've got a strong squad, strength in depth. They look good at the minute. But, you've got to get through Christmas, you've got to get through January, February. But I don't think anyone's going to win 4 trophies this year.
If Arsenal, another one I'm chucking in, if Arsenal, say, only won the Carabao Cup this year and came second again in the league...
I know,
would that be a good season for Arsenal?
No.
No?
No, I think Arsenal fans want to win the Premier League, and that's what they expect. And they have enough in the club to win the Premier League. So, unfortunately, because they've done so well previously and what they're doing this season, I think a win is, winning the Premier League is it, or else it could be deemed a failure of a season, maybe. Well,
this leads into the next question. Someone else has asked, if they don't win the league this year, do you think Arteta will go? No. I think he... No, he won't, I don't think he'll get the sack, and I think he won't leave because he's very invested in the project at Arsenal. He's at the heart of it all. It would be a setback because I think he's so desperate to win it, but I don't think he'd go, no.
I'm really excited about it.
It was a heck of a finish as well. We've seen you do it so often when you shift it into infield on your left foot. It seems unstoppable though. What do you look for in the defender when you make that move?
Nah, I'm not going to tell you. To be fair, I don't think that would be smart.
It's a kind of statement of yours though, isn't it? You're always looking to score, and the way you perform with Arsenal is now exactly the way you perform for England.
Yeah, I think the way I perform with Arsenal, I want to kind of take it into England and perform better in games, be more effective, and that's my plan. And of course, like I said last camp, I was really gutted that I had to miss it. So coming back into the camp, coming back into the team today has been really nice for me, and to get the opportunity to put the shirt on again and score is an amazing feeling for me.
I mean, the manager's talked a lot about the big guns not necessarily getting here just because of their reputation. He's talked a lot about having to earn it. And you were probably in that category. You're one of the big guns who had to come back and earn it. Do you feel you've done that tonight? And what do you think that message is like in the England team? Because it's extra competitive, isn't it?
Yeah, I think what he's setting is very healthy competition, and it's fair. And everywhere I look, I see quality. Whether it's in my position, whether it's in other positions, and whoever it is, we have to perform. It's literally like that. When you have the shirt, you have to perform. Whether you're starting, whether you're coming in, and at the end of the day, we're all doing our best so England can win. That's what it's about.
And we just spoke to Declan about how things seem to be flowing for him. Things are going well at Arsenal. Same for you. It looked like it was coming naturally that you could enjoy the game from the moment it started.
Yeah, obviously I started the season and picked up an injury, which kind of killed me a bit. But I'm starting to feel good again. Still not my sharpest, but I'm starting to feel good again. And scored in the last 3 games, so I'm happy with that, and I want to continue like that.
And Thomas Tuchel's trying to increase the competitiveness in the squad, but it's probably something you're used to now at Arsenal, how deep the squad is there and how many players. Obviously, Noni not here this time, but do you feel used to that competition now and having to be at your best level?
It's pretty new to me. But at the same time, I think, like I said, it's fair and it's healthy, and it's only going to get the best out of me and any other players that are around me or in any other position in the team. And it's just about us pushing each other and trying to get each other to perform at the highest level.
Brilliant. Thank you, everyone.
Cheers, thank you.
Thanks.
Declan, that was a whirlwind first 20 minutes. Probably as explosive as I've seen England for some time. What did you make of it?
Yeah, it was refreshing. We knew Wales under Craig Bellamy is a completely different Wales. They want to try to play out from the back every ball, and we identified that, and we went full gas, and that's what the manager said. Just go at them, and we had a really structured press, and the way we kept the ball and where we took our chances. I think we could have had 4 or 5 in the first half, but it was a real exciting first half performance, and it's what people want to see, and it was really nice to be a part of.
To follow that on from the 5-0 performance in Belgrade as well, the manager's talked about momentum. 8 goals scored in a game and a half, none conceded. It felt like there's a momentum and a confidence building in this England side.
Yeah, that was what I said before the game. Tonight was all about momentum. You can't go and win the last 2 games, and then tonight fall back another step. You know, we had to take another step forward, had to keep pushing, had to keep learning each other as players, as a team, and I think that first half was as good as it's been in recent times. So that was really refreshing. I think in the second half we probably could have been a bit better, a bit sloppy at times, but I think that first half performance was full of energy, you know, full of a team running really hard and wanting to score lots of goals. So it was a really good performance.
To see you with the captain's armband again, to see you with that smile on your face, it means the world to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I think we have the best captain in Harry Kane. He's unbelievable, and you know, obviously he's been injured tonight with an ankle injury. So when the manager said this morning that he wanted me to step in, yeah, I think you can't take these moments for granted. You know, I think tonight was my 69th cap. Time's going really fast, even though I'm still quite young. But to be the captain tonight for this team and this manager was, it was an honour, and I was really, really proud again. And now it's on to Latvia.
It would be unfair, it would be incorrect to call that England's second string, but certainly in the absences of some very big names, including Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane, Cole Palmer, Phil Foden, etc., there are a number of players who stepped up and made a claim, I think, for Thomas Tuchel's thoughts ahead of next summer's World Cup squad. Chief of those was Morgan Rogers, who scored his first international goal, an impressive performance from him all round. He added an assist to that as well. Elliot Anderson, who got 2 man-of-the-match performances in his first 2 England senior internationals last month, was equally impressive tonight. And Jed Spence, on his first England start, did a decent job at left-back. It was interesting that Tuchel tried him there tonight rather than his preferred right-back. We know he is lacking options at left-back. But the truth of the matter is that was a friendly for England that was won within the first 20 minutes, and it was a bit flat after that from the England manager's perspective. He looked agitated and animated at times on the touchline, wanting more from his players and more from the crowd as well, and that leaves a little bit of a sour taste in the mouth. Thomas Tuchel criticising the Wembley crowd is something that will make the headlines. He will learn that he will never change the atmosphere inside Wembley. It is what it is, but his comments against the England support will not go down too well with them.
Arsenal's new signing Martin Zubimendi is already making headlines and history. The Spanish midfielder has just won the Premier League Goal of the Month award for September, and fans are calling him an absolute class act. Let's break down his incredible impact since joining the Gunners. Zubimendi became just the 3rd Arsenal player ever to win the Goal of the Month award, thanks to his sensational volley against Nottingham Forest on September 13th. When Forest tried to clear a corner, Zubimendi was waiting right on the edge of the box and without a second's hesitation, smashed a first-time volley into the top corner. That goal helped Arsenal to a 3-0 victory, and he even scored again later to seal the win, a true statement performance. Since the award began in 2016, only 2 other Gunners have won it: Aaron Ramsey in 2018 and Alexandre Lacazette in 2021. Zubimendi now joins that elite list, and has also just the 4th Spaniard to claim the honour, alongside Pedro, Rodri, and Johnny. Funny enough, Arsenal have now been involved in back-to-back Goal of the Month awards after Szoboszlai's free kick against them in August. Arsenal reporter Charles Watts told Sports Mole that Zubimendi has been nothing short of brilliant since his arrival. He said, "This has been a baptism of fire, new league, new country, and the hardest position in Arteta's system, but has handled it perfectly." Watts added that has been surprised by Zubimendi's attacking ability, especially his line-breaking passes and his calmness under pressure. In Arsenal's 2-0 win over West Ham, Zubimendi completed 11 line-breaking passes, more than any player on the pitch, even though he came off the bench. Has already being called Arsenal's best summer signing, seamlessly filling Thomas Partey's role while adding creativity in the final third. Watts believes the real test will come during the winter months, when fixtures pile up and fatigue sets in, but has confident Zubimendi has what it takes to thrive. The Spaniard will now join up with his national team for Spain's World Cup 2026 qualifiers against Georgia and Bulgaria before returning to North London. From Real Sociedad to the Emirates, Zubimendi has wasted no time proving he belongs at the very top.